You guys like Ziphos, eh? Why not get a little pocket of him? Like this. Badoom. A pocket Ziphos on a shirt. You guys like Ziphos? Well, now you have him in a pocket. Take him wherever the hell you want to. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies. He's ready for any occasion whatsoever. You will take him to the ends of the earth. And so if you guys want a pocket Ziphos, there's a link down below. I will see you there, and you better buy Ziphos! Before the video starts, I would like to ask that you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell for notifications, leave a comment down below, and like the video. I would heavily appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
I know the time does not stand still. Can't see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. Wouldn't understand if I showed you, showed you. Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. So tell me straight up. I don't want it, no other way, no other way, other way. No other way, other way. So watch me Morse. Morse.
Karina, yes.
Are you awake, or?
I'm pretty certain I'm awake right now, yes.
You've been asleep for quite a while. I was getting concerned.
What? A little over 10 hours now.
Multiple days.
What? Do you mean multiple days?
Morse, you can't really be surprised you've been staying up for multiple days at a time.
What do you mean I've been asleep for multiple days, though?
Just a few days.
Well, excuse me. Damn. Alright then. That's a shame. I was planning to take you out to have some wine somewhere, instead of that whole get a coffee thing the humans made up.
Well, you can do it whenever, you know, Morse.
Well, yes, I'm well aware. I just didn't think that I'd be asleep for days at a time.
Maybe you should take this as a hint to maybe take it a bit easier.
Take it easier. Gods don't take it easy. Besides, it's not like there's any adverse effects. We don't get anything terribly too wrong. We're not human.
Perhaps not, but it was concerning for me.
I'll be certain to watch myself a bit closer next time, Karina.
Thank you, Morse. Would you like anything to eat?
Perhaps just a little supper. Why don't you make something for yourself, too?
Alright,
Before we head out, then. That is.
Oh, okay. What would you like to eat? Anything in particular?
Oh, surprise me.
Alright.
Why don't we take your favorite meal, then?
Alright, okay. I can make that for us, then.
After you.
Alright.
Oh. How's the last few days been? Been talking to Norse, I'm assuming.
Yes, he's been doing better. It's been pretty uneventful, however, so you didn't really miss much.
How goes the construction of the dungeon I talked about?
It is coming along.
Spirits have grown weaker, I see.
Well, I didn't know exactly what to, put in the dungeon, so I wasn't sure.
Sells some torture equipment. Doesn't need to look good, it just needs to do the job.
I know, but I don't really know much about torture, so...
Oh, Karina. Let me handle that.
Alright. Yes, I'll make you your food then, alright? Our food.
Yes, and while you're at it, please bring a bottle of wine.
Alright, of course, yes, I'll get that for us then.
Actually, save the wine. We're gonna be having it afterwards, when we find a nice place to look out.
Alright, it won't take me too long.
You wanna know what the funny thing is, Karina?
Yes, Morse?
I remember these fathers, I remember these fathers. My words are getting mixed up. I remember these monsters my father killed so long ago. I think some of them were from different pantheons.
Yes, I believe so.
Would it be unwise if I took the sword's head and plastered it on the wall?
I could perhaps get something fitted out for you if you'd like.
Perhaps. I can see it right there. Right there, actually. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? My imagination keeps going off. Karina, whatever you're
yes,
making does smell rather good. Would you mind telling me what it is a little?
Well, I didn't want to make anything, super elaborate, so, I'm just making a simple salad, if that's okay. But it's a nice one.
It's quite alright. I mean, we will be out anyways. Might find something.
Yes, and besides, this one's a nice salad anyway.
It is. Father did teach you how to cook rather well.
Yes, he was a very good teacher.
I always wondered where he did learn this stuff from.
I was always curious of that too. He didn't really tell me much about that.
Well, that much, I think we can both agree. He doesn't talk much about his past, if at all.
Yes, I was about to say, he didn't really talk much about before. And I didn't pry.
You don't suppose you learned it from Mother?
I wouldn't know. Is everything alright?
Yes, I just keep thinking and dawdling on about the whole, thing. Right now, all I can do, as of the moment, is simply wait for Kieran to find the seductive Rose and bring him back. Just show me the way, I'll handle the rest, really. Or maybe I could try finding that Brandine person. Or I could try finding out who my mother is.
Seems like you have a lot to do.
Yes, it would appear so. Perhaps I should start looking for Brandine now.
Don't put too much on your plate. You don't want to overwork yourself, do you?
I won't die from exhaustion.
I know you won't, but still. You have a lot of time to do all these things.
Quite alright. You are. I think... You know, Father never mentioned who Mother was, and every time I asked, he would always brush it off. I can't help but wonder, or even think, that perhaps... Was I the reason that they parted?
Well, I wouldn't think that.
Well, I've never seen Mother. Not once. He's never talked about her. There's not even a painting of her on the walls. I thought it was that woman for the longest time, but he tells me it's just someone he liked. A gift from Zeus.
That is curious. I never really heard him mention anything about your mother, even when you were gone.
Yes, I doubt he would ever.
But still, maybe it'd be good for you to see her, if she's still around.
If. That is the question, isn't it? If she's still around.
You don't suppose she's human, do you?
What if she is? There are, what, 7 billion people now?
Yes. Think, maybe more.
Tough luck finding her. Not like I can just walk into there and just announce myself, try to find a woman.
I suppose not, but still. Maybe there's certain things Thanatos maybe has letters stored away.
Perhaps. But I'd rather not dwell on that.
Of course.
Why don't we just go out and have that coffee thing?
Sure.
Did you get the wine?
Oh, let me go grab that. I'll go right get that.
You're not, no one in this. Sorry.
It's alright.
Come along.
I get it. Yes, Morse.
He was always patch on all the odds, wasn't he? Didn't commission anyone to paint her, though. Who could she be?
I don't know.
Right. Right. We should appear somewhere in the camp. I'd go to the human world, but I'd rather not dress up in those drab clothes.
I agree.
Ladies first, hmm?
Thank you, Morse.
We'll find out more about Mother later.
Hello.
Seems as though the sun's rising.
Yes, it seems so.
Bit early for wine, then, wouldn't it be?
Well, I mean, we don't have to get drunk off of it.
Yes, you're quite right. Quite right indeed. I never understood the point of this camp. Never. Supposed to bring all the gods together, the children. Yet, there's always a thick tension in the air, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I don't think you were ever interested in it.
No, Father offered once. I turned it down. Seemed rather stupid. Ricky. Isn't that the brother to Joey or something?
Yes. I think so.
Interesting.
Hard to keep track of all the people you speak to.
It's true. Still surprised that Reggie, is it? His human name, whatever it is?
Yes, Reggie.
Yes, hard to believe that he has that book that can just find anyone. Perhaps I should ask him to look for Brandine a bit more. Maybe that seductive rose.
Perhaps, but you shouldn't endanger them in case it goes wrong.
I think that's Rivieri's cabin right there. Well,
Yes.
clearly. You should talk to her a bit more, Karina. You're not bound to the castle.
I know, but I don't know what to say or what to ask.
Well, she's
have
your
so many
aunt,
questions.
isn't she?
Yes, but
I'm quite certain she'd be willing to answer them.
I know, but my father gave me up for a reason, and while I don't know exactly what that reason is, I don't want to bombard them with questions about it. You know?
Family is family, Karina. They either make you, or they break you. It's quite alright to ask questions. Besides, I wouldn't really consider Morpheus a proper parent anymore.
Perhaps, but still, that is my father.
Yes, true. Shall we continue?
Yes, we should.
You know, you don't need to stand far behind me, Karina.
I guess I'm just used to it.
Right on time. Good evening, Morse, Karina.
Who are you? I've met you before, but I forget your name.
Yes, we met at Atlantis. My name is Cael.
Cael. This is an...
Karina, daughter of Morpheus.
Yes, hello.
Compare him to an oracle.
Oh, I see.
Similar in some ways. And you are Mor's son of Thanatos.
Yes. Pleasure to meet you, Cael. What do I owe the pleasure, though?
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I come with tidings, you may say.
Tidings? Usually we'd have to pay for something like this. What's the catch?
There is no catch. I do not wish for things from anyone. I just do my duty as the Morrigan. And in this particular situation, I push people to do and find the things that they most need. And you're in need of something, son of Thanatos.
Yes, I suppose I do. What exactly do you think I need right now?
Well, yes, I'm sorry to intrude on your wonderful date. But I believe there's another woman that you are seeking.
There are many people that I try to seek out in life. Rivieri is currently... Well, we did pass their cabin. Don't think
Not
we're home.
Rivieri. Someone you may call closer, but someone you do not know.
What do you know, Oracle?
I know many things. So many things that I will not tell you. You must find them on your own.
What is the point of this meeting, then? You disrupted my little gathering with Karina, so simply
You can
tell
call
me.
it a date. You know what it is.
What is the point of this, then?
It's very simple, Morse. I'm here to push you in the right direction.
Oh,
The woman that you're seeking, you need some information just to make it a little bit easier.
what do you know about her?
I know that she is of godly heritage.
She's a god.
That will narrow the search down for you, I'm sure.
That it does.
But That is all that I can tell you about her.
What do you mean that's all you can tell me? You can't even tell me what pantheon.
No. That you must find on your own. You must be very, very focused right now. I am sorry, darling, to intrude on your wonderful evening.
It's alright.
This information had to come now. There are many people I must visit.
Yes, I imagine so. So they're a god. Well, that would explain some things. Thank you for your advice, Oracle.
No, it is not a problem. It is my duty. So, now that you know, where will you start?
There are many places to start. Many
That's very
places
true.
to start. Many people to consider. Perhaps there was another god of death. Maybe.
You'll
Yeah.
figure it out in time.
Perhaps. I will.
This is certain.
Is there anything else you wish to tell me? Something, cryptic. I'll figure out on my own later down the line.
No, the cryptic messages is all that I can give you. If I gave you the answers, it would be too easy. So many things must happen in the right motion, otherwise, well, things won't play out as they should. Bad things can happen.
Yes, I imagine they can. Now, well, since you're so busy with tending to many other people, I imagine, I'm going to take my date to find someplace more suiting.
Be my guest. I'm done with all I need for you. Someone else I must seek.
Have a pleasant
Good luck.
day, Oracle. It's a god. She's a god. Which one do you think it would be?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, please take a guess.
Well, that's really hard to do. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't know where to start, would you?
No, I wouldn't. We have some places to look.
Yes, we do. The only issue is... Why? Why wouldn't he tell me?
Who?
My father. Why wouldn't he tell me who she is? If it's a god, then why hide it from me?
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to hide you from something. Maybe he wanted to make sure, you never met. Maybe they broke off on bad terms. Maybe they didn't.
My father doesn't really do bad terms.
I know, but not everybody can get along with Thanatos.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
And besides, there are a lot of well, let's just say that there's a lot of weird gods meddling in affairs and such.
Which pantheon do you think it is, then?
Oh goodness, I couldn't tell. Well, you don't really give off anything that would tell.
No, I don't. Questions for later, aren't they?
Yes.
Let's find a nice spot.
All right.
Would you like that? Next to the
Sure.
fire.
Sure, I wouldn't mind.
Please, Karina. Come aside with me.
Alright, my apologies.
Again,
Sorry.
I won't be attesting to that.
I know.
Would you like the fire to be snuffed out, or?
No, it's alright.
No good enough. I didn't think about you like this for a long time when we were children. I think it started when I was about 12. Hard to remember the exact day, but started around there. I guess I am wondering, how did you fall, for me?
Well, it's gonna sound a bit weird. When I first came to Purgatory, and Thanatos brought me in, I was really scared of everything. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, what I was going to end up being, what I'd end up doing. And you were very nice to me. It made me feel really safe when I thought the whole world was against me. Your father was very kind to me too, but I felt like I could go to you too. And, well, I trusted seeing someone young like me in that place, especially because it frightened me very much. Maybe that's a little weird, or...
Why would it be weird, Karina?
Well, it was a little crush at the time that kept developing and as we got older.
Of course. I think that's how it all starts, with many relationships, does it not?
I guess, but your father made it very clear that our relationship would be, I am your servant, you are my master.
Yes, father was rather strict in that regard.
Yes, so I didn't wish to upset him or you.
Can I be honest, Karina?
Of
I
course
don't
you can.
think he was talking to you as much as he was to me. Now that do you think Father wrote about it then?
Wrote about what? Specifically?
Maybe he had a crush too. Still haven't bothered to go through his journals, but
We could. He has many.
yes. I shouldn't do this, should I? Especially during this time.
It's alright. I don't mind.
Well, I, in particular, do. I wanted to take you out in some place nice, some place better than this, but I doubt I'm really allowed in Olympus as of yet.
Perhaps not, but I don't really know what to discuss on a date.
Yes, it's a weird term the humans made, isn't it?
Yes, I know there's certain activities they do, but I don't know. I know there's certain activities humans do on dates.
Then what would those activities entail?
Well, like what I said earlier about getting coffee, they would just go to a
Yes, I thought wine would be better. You do have the wine still, yes?
Yes. But, they would go into a cafe, as they call it, and order coffee and talk with each other.
Cafe. That's French, isn't it?
Yes. It is, I think. I've had a lot of time to think about
The
those
human
things.
world mainly dealt over in French now.
No, well,
Sorry, it just confuses me.
It's alright. It's alright. I hadn't had much to do while I was alone for quite a while, so I got to learn all these things. But, yeah, I'm not very, sure. Don't have much to talk about that's interesting.
What of the spirits down in Purgatory, then?
What about them?
Oh, please, has one catch your eye, perhaps? Interest you?
Not really. They're not much for conversation, usually.
True.
Besides, they're all rather cold. You know me, I like the warmth a little.
I'm well aware, Karina. I'm aware. It's not bad to sit in silence either.
Yes, that is also nice too. I just like spending time with you, Morris. It's been a long time since we've been able to do that.
It has been, hasn't it? Come. Bring out the bottle, and let's us just enjoy the moment together.
Yes, Morris.